Hi, I am recording a talkie today because basically I'm having a pretty crappy day. But I'm trying not to think of it as a crappy day because that would be totally out of line with everything that I've been practicing lately. So the last couple of weeks have actually been really positive. It's been a hard kind of positive, but I've been working really hard on trying to keep my rehab activities going and increasing the amount of time that I'm spending focusing on Feldenkrais and relaxation. I've also been increasing my amount of activity as far as exercise. I've been riding my exercise bike for 10 minutes, which is, a long time for me. And I have been able to get back on the Wii Fit and just do a bit of balance. I was very pleased when I got on there to discover that as far as my scores and my balance had actually improved, even though I hadn't been on it for ages, which just sort of, reinforced to me that everything I'm doing every day to try and correct my posture and to move in a way that's not painful and that sort of teaches my body that it doesn't always have to be in pain, because that's what I'm trying to do here. So yeah, that's been all going really well. I've been able to drive a lot more and sort of do more chores, that sort of thing. So why I'm having a crappy day today is because my hands are all flared up. I don't know how well you can see this, but they are swollen, they are red, they are burning. They're cold to the touch, but to me it feels like they're stuck in boiling water. It's hard to move them. It's hard to get the movement signals through, sort of thing. Like, it just sort of feels really uncoordinated. I try to make a fist or something like that. It's like I'm saying move, and it's just not listening. It gets crossed in the wires of my neuronal system somewhere. So the reason my hands are sore today is because yesterday I decided to start a sewing project. I've decided that a few times in the last 6 months and just not quite got there, but now I have a nice new sewing room with lovely IKEA furnishings and a nice big desk to sew on. And just a place where I can sort of sit down, do a little bit, leave it, and go and rest, because it's really easy to overdo it. I overdid it yesterday. I didn't even realise. What I'm making is a dress. Not in that ugly material though. But it's a nice style of dress and nice and easy. I picked something easy. I'm using this material, which has got pretty little dots and flowery things on it. And so that's my goal. Yesterday I cut out the pattern and then I rested, and I also pinned the pattern out and cut out the fabric. So that was too much for my hands apparently, but they didn't let me know that until a couple of hours later. It would have been nice if they could have just heard while it was happening, so that I knew that I had to stop. I thought I was pacing it out with my breaks and doing some feldy in the middle, and not trying not to do too much at once, but apparently I did do too much at once. So I'm not going to be frustrated about that anymore today. Been frustrated all morning because my hands are just so freaking sore. But yeah, I took some painkillers because that's what they're there for. And yeah, I'm going to keep thinking about how well I've done in the last couple of weeks to really try not to get so sad and not to feel so lost, and just sort of to keep focused on the fact that I can heal myself. You know, they might not be able to cure what's wrong with me, but I believe that the more work I do, that I will get results and be able to keep doing more. So I just have to put up with the flares and the extra exhaustion in the meantime while I get stronger. So it's not that bad. It's not that bad, me. It's not that bad. Okay, well, that's it from me, and I'll be back with more writing stuff when it doesn't hurt so much to type. I really need an iPad now. Touchscreens are the best. Bye.